Hi, welcome. This is the quick guide basically of how to get your nebox up and running. So basically, make sure you've stuck a battery in and make sure whatever battery you stick in this device complies with the battery's features. So practice a little bit of battery safety there. Once we've got a battery in, you'll see that we can turn this device on, and it's very simple. All we have to do is press this firing button here 5 times, which will enable it to start up. So we'll do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, it comes up with kangertech and goes straight to a screen in wattage mode. And as you can see down there, it says TOFF, which means temperature off. So at the moment, it's not in temperature control. Now, if you want to get it into temperature control, what we have to do is press this button 3 times. It'll bring up another menu. So we'll do that now. 1, 2, 3. It's brought up another menu asking us what type of coil that we want to put in there. So we can select by scrolling through the menus what we want to do. And I'll just sort of mention them for you. We've got nickel at the start. The next one is titanium. And then the next one is just normal wattage. But of course, let's just try to say we want to vape in nickel, scroll back to it, press the fire button, and we're in a screen which will enable us to vape in temperature. Right now I'm going to go back to wattage, show you from there how to fill the tank up and how to vape for the first time. Right, so all what's left now is basically filling the tank up. The way I would advise you to do it is to take the mouthpiece off and then stand the device upside down on top of a tabletop, something like that. Unscrew the coil mount so we can remove that. And when we've got the coil out, basically the first thing I would do is get a bottle of juice. I'm just trying to get it open here. Get a bottle of juice and prime the wick. So just put a little bit of juice in there, obviously in these little holes here as well. And I always do this with this type of device. Basically, it's just to get the wicking material nice and damp, so you're not going to be getting no dry hits before you use it. And then the next thing, it's just a matter of filling up. I don't know if you can see down there, is actually a center post. You want to fill up as far as that center post is concerned. So we'll do that right now. Now I haven't filled it all the way up to the top, but I have put enough juice in for this to get going. So when you fill the juice up, just a matter of screwing the cap back on, you know, your housing for your coil, and get it as secure as you can. Don't over tighten it, don't forget, but you'll know when you get there. You know by the feel on the nebox that it's doing its job. And then it's basically ready for going. I don't know if you can see, I've got around about, it's clear liquid that I've used. I've got around about half a tank in there. So we're ready to go. At this point, just put your mouthpiece back on, leave it to stand for a couple of minutes, and then we can vape away. And then we're ready to go. So let's give it a quick go.